Primarily, you're going to need a resistance band and a stick or a very light-weighted bar, stick mobility, broom, mop, whatever you have handy. I do have a TheraBand. This isn't, again, a requirement. You can use hopefully any resistance band, just so long as it's not too terribly thick in diameter. I have the band tacked down underneath a kettlebell. Again, if you're using a resistance band, you can tie that to an attachment point that won't move and then create some tension by pulling it out and away. So I'm going to show you how to do this drill on my left foot, okay? The thing what we're doing is I want a little bit of tension underneath the band, so I'm going to pull it just a little bit away from the bell, and then I'm going to place my first knuckle of my big toe right on top of the edge of that band, okay? So this is going to help me kind of in my loading phase, a little bit of good pronation, internal rotation, and accessing the adductors, okay? So at first we can just practice trying to go through a single leg hinge-based movement. So I'm flexing here at the hips, and then I'm bringing my feet back together again, getting my weight over to my left foot, hinging at my hips. The reason why the band works is because if the band comes out from underneath my foot, that usually means that the ankle has started to roll and there's a loss of contact into the ground. So we're looking at sensory motor feedback here, being able to feel, making sure that you can press down, okay? To make this a little bit more challenging, what I like to do is actually bring the stick across the backs of the shoulders so that my arms are nice and wide like a big T shape, okay? This is actually gonna force me to have to recruit, reactively stabilize through my core and my center of mass. So again, I wanna make sure I have my weight totally on one foot, so I'll come to that single leg balance position. A little bit of a knee soft because I wanna load back into my hip as I come down into this position here, loaded, kick that leg back, and then I'm gonna go through some thoracic rotation. So the key here is that I'm looking at rotating into that lead foot or lead hip. So in this case, again, it's my left. So I am going to rotate through my T-spine to the left and then come back to that position, okay? So a little bit of a breath in, ribs down, balance, single leg stability, make sure you don't fall over. Now initiate your hinge pattern and thoracic rotation. Another little exhale, and then an inhale can reset you. So the goal, again, here is not to fall over and to learn how to pressurize through the foot to connect that up the chain, especially when I am in my loading phases, right? So if I'm getting ready to explode, such as a kick or a lunge or whatever you're needing to do, understanding how to leverage that instep to connect it back up to the hip. You got questions? Hit me up, put some comments below. I'd love to hear from you.